Good morning to you. Good day. Good morning to you today. Morning to you today. Morning to you today. Good morning. Hello, everyone. Oh, wow. Kiami. I haven't seen you in forever, dude. Let's see. Copy link address. Is this the Kiami? The legit Kiami? Oh, it is you. What happened with the videos, man? What happened with them videos you used to make? The, fails and shit. I think epic moments slash DJ fails. I'm sure you made a good amount of money on those if you didn't get copyrighted. But it's nice to see you, man. I haven't seen you in forever. It's been a long ass time. Oh god, look at that. Soon, man. Copyright shit. Yeah, that's crazy, man. It's kind of sad. Whoops, I forgot to put something here. There we go. There we go. Clickbait for the win. Damn. Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna start working on this damn sound set, bro. Yeah, guys. So I'm working on an Anjunadeep sound set. I'm not gonna call it Anjunadeep because I don't want to get I don't want to get an email and get fucked. So I'm gonna call it something else. But for now, I just called the folder Anjunadeep because it is inspired by that. I've been wanting to make that sound set for a while. So we are gonna be making more of a melodic, deep kind of vibe sound set for it. Right now, my only fret from the business side is that I don't want to make a big pack because I don't think I have a lot of followers that make that kind of stuff. So I'm thinking about making it kind of small and selling it for like $5 maybe. That way I could kind of attract that demographic, and then if it does good at $5, then I could make a bigger pack, and that would help, in kind of easing people into like, hey, I have these fucking sound sets you can buy. But we'll see what happens. A lot of times with this stuff, I just go overboard and make like 180 presets, and it always just gets too big, and I don't want to sell 180 presets for $5 because that'd be too cheap. So yeah, that's kind of like the goal. I want to create a bigger, thicker pack. Essentially, yeah, that's the case. Will you ever make a Serum Psytrance pack again? I want to. That one didn't do bad. It actually wasn't like the worst one I've released. It actually did pretty good. My only problem with that one is I had to license some samples because one of the sound designers I hired at the time used samples from another sample pack that was from Loopmasters, I believe. So I had to pay them like around $800 to license like 3 or 4 samples, which was stupid. But, again, I kind of apologized to them for that. And I don't work with other people that much anymore because I don't trust people. It always seems like whenever I hire sound designers, people that say they're good at sound design, I always get burned by it. Like a lot of them will like do shady stuff. And I don't trust people when it comes in this market. Anybody could like steal other people's work, and it's stupid. So yeah, the selected pack so far is my favorite. I think this will be a good addition to that one. There's a lot of similar sounds in this style that are like selected in a way. Like this song is like, yeah, the thing with this stuff is it's very weird. It's like a little bit of everything. So if we look here, this. So it's very like The funny thing is, I think if you guys watch my live streams where I do a lot of these sound sets, I think a lot of you guys could remake most of these sounds yourself already. If you watch my live streams, because a lot of these are just like different variations of already sounds we've made in the track. Yeah, so those are some sounds there. Sen, you been to the gym flexing? Haha. No, I work out. Like I try to work out every day now. I have lost weight. You know, I've lost about 15 pounds since like 2 months ago. Maybe that's why I look thinner, but still a lot of work to do. I still got a little bit of like belly going, so I gotta see if I'll get rid of it. We'll see what happens, man. So yeah, there's some nice synth shots there. Like, so probably do those first. In fact, I'll probably just do it with the LFO. Yeah, I think the LFO would be like a better bet. We'll work on the sound right now. Let's just get something like similar to that one. A lot of these sounds tend to be warmer too, so I think higher dB slope filters usually work better there. The thing is I always seem to use these, so I don't know if maybe I should try using other ones like the German LP or the French LP. Fuck. The weird thing is I don't know why it shows it like this inside of Serum, like a big ass mountain coming out. See what I mean? Like you put that both in, it's like what? So I don't understand that look. Sounds like techno for pussies. Hey, that's the stuff I like to make, man. I love that pussy music. So you ain't hurting me, man. You ain't hurting me. So let's just find like a good wavetable. So all of these sound the same to me, by the way. What the fuck? The fuck is this chair doing behind you? Oh, this one. It's gonna scare the shit out of you guys. That's Edwan's chair. Edwan came over like I want to say like like a week ago. It's there for anybody that wants to come in and collab. I got the big chair. I got this $400 chair, and I got that little fucking $10 chair from Costco or Walmart. The Woo! Got that cough. Yeah, sound design and chill. Needs to do like a mukbang. Nah, the memes were lying. Probably the other way. Let's lower this. This one just sounds too squelchy. You know, I could go with a saw and just end it fast, but I don't want to. I want to find something interesting. A lot of times just getting rid of the lows always helps. Just make it sound a lot cleaner. Put a bit of okay, let's try adding movement to it. I don't think FM would be best bet. I think that sounds very like an FM. Maybe let's try that. Let's see what is. I'm messing up already. I'm gonna add another layer, maybe up an octave. Fucking saw. I'm falling asleep. How to give more character a sound, Sen? It just depends what you're trying to do. What was your question? You don't have to pay me. Yo, what's the guideline to get feedback from you on a track I made? I have a perk on Patreon. Yeah, OTT is the answer. I'll probably put it right now. It always makes it sound cleaner. I have the Patreon feature, but if you go on a live stream when I have donations up, that's the best way to do it. Other than that, sometimes I don't have donations up because I like to give everyone a chance. I understand not everyone has money to blow like that, like $5. You know, it's hard times for some people. So yeah, you know, during those streams, it's like essentially I'm just picking out like songs out of like 200 songs I get. So it's always yeah. Yeah, for some reason OTT is always gonna do good, but hard times for me too. Well, then just go to those ones and then hope for the best. Starting to sound more like a flute. I don't like that click either. I don't know why the attack's so low. Let's do this. Because I am going to go no matter what, but I want to be a superstar. You know, I hear that all the time. And everyone here knows my... the Spotify playlist is called Anjunadeep New Releases. Everyone everyone says that, man. I'm going to make it no matter what. I don't know. You know what? That's good. It's good to think that way. I think Elon Musk was like, you know, do what you love no matter the odds or something. So... hop on the hype train before it's too late. I've always wanted to do something like this. I don't know if it might work here. Let's try it. Maybe a little more like to the right. For some reason, I've always thought that would be a good idea to have a sound, but that's too like too much. I think one was fine. It's like maybe. You know, kind of like that. I thought that would always be cool. At least I know I can do it. Let's see. What if it's plucky? Might be too fast. Tra pa tra 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 tra. Wait up. There must be a way to do it. More tap. At this point, I'm not going for a sound. I'm just making something. So. What if the OTT? Yeah, I don't know if this is taking away from it or adding to it. Watch, because if it's like this, it's boring. It's just that first part. Whoa. I have this MIDI. Sounds nice though, but let me see. Is there any other MIDIs I can use for it? Inspiration. No, not pad sequences. It's called chord lead. There we go. Oh, brace your ears. It's just the hits are too like, you know, like they're too yeah. They're like too punch. I think it was fine like that. It's just easing it up. A lot of this LFO is chaining stuff, so that's another issue. Maybe. Right. That's so much better when it's not so, yeah. Like and then the change shouldn't be that. Okay, that's a good sound, but I just need it to sound better. Chord lead. Yeah, you know what? A lot of these sounds, I kind of want to make a mono nowadays because everyone that makes presets always makes their sound stereo. And I was like, fuck that. Oh, that's the same one, huh? I'd add a pinch of pitch modulation to make it more analog sounding. You mean like this? Like a little bit? Bart, I thought you were Barry the Techno Man for a sec. He doesn't come to the sound design stream. If we play it with one note, it sounds like that though. But oh, let me see this one. I just want to make sure. Okay, man, this is the selected version too. It's not a fucking Anjunadeep one. Yeah. I'll try and maybe mono this. Sound down. Mono. And then I'm gonna cop it out. The easy way out is just to put a mod on the cutoff. You always have to fucking do that, yo. Like, pan that shit around. Nah. Now I'm just doing too much. Your job, if you ever want to be a sound designer, well, this is the way it might see my job, is to make sounds that inspire people. So you can't do too much, you know, either for them. You gotta give them just enough. So where like they hear it and they're like, they get a fucking idea, you know. That's how I categorize it. But yeah, this is a nice plex on the. You have man boobs. I do, man. That's the sad thing. I think I've talked to you guys about it. It's like my biggest insecurity. So thanks for pointing it out, cunt. You fucker. Nah, yeah, I do, man. But I think if I get skinny, I'm still gonna have it like to the day I fucking die, man. Unless I get that surgery where they take out the fatty part. Like, it's called gynecomastia. I've had it for a while, and I've been wanting to make a YouTube channel on it, how to dress if you have it and stuff. I think a lot of people suffer from it. But hey, you know what? Point it out, man. That way I don't have to fucking like be like you're inspiring this pussy. LOL. All right, let's see. I guess that's more like of a cinch. Play chords with it. It would be better. So play chords with. Yeah, that's good. What's the name of a jungle? Not Madagascar. I'll just call it like a rainforest name because that's what it reminds me of. There's Sinhaharaha, Tongass National, Pacific Temperate, Amazon, Valdivian. Let me pick one. Don't give a fuck and so open-minded. No, it's because, you know, I have that very business mentality, and I feel like if you can make some people like lives a lot easier or make it better for them, then you got a business. So I always felt like, you know, make it like not a lot of guys talk about it because it's very kind of like demasculating, I guess. So that's always been the biggest insecurity with me. But, you know, honestly, I have man boobs, and I've been able to get girls before, you know, my wife. And a lot of them never cared about it. So that was always my thing. It's more, I think if you have it, it's more like a fight between yourself, telling yourself it's okay, it's fine. Go to the beach, you know, I'm not as insecure anymore. But, you know, online, you kind of have this whole vibe like you need to be perfect. So that's one thing. I wanted to make a YouTube channel about it, teach people how to dress that have it and whatnot. I've lived with it my whole life. But yeah, you know, I'm good. I feel like crying a little bit inside. Just kidding. That. Haha, what a goddamn player. I don't know. That's the way, you know. You especially people that have it. You always feel like it holds you back, but it doesn't. I think a lot of girls don't care about it. All right, Daintree. I'll call it that. You good, man, doing your thing. We ain't looking at your chest like that. Yeah, exactly. You know, there's a lot of people have different things. Like some people have moles and stuff. You know, a lot of times it's like people don't notice it. You're the one that just overdoing it. Except Mr. Bart, you cunt, you fucker. Now I'm all like, God damn it. You know, I'm like, I'm gonna fucking like wear a bra or something, bro. Nah, I'm good, man. I'm good. I have kids. That's what I always say to you. I'm married, dog. All right. Let's keep going. So next song. Let's see. That's loud. Hey, that is true to an extent, eh? That's a very random ARP. You know, I guess some people like that stuff. I'm more focused on the sound itself. The sound has a good kind of vibe to it, so we'll probably make that. And hold up, I gotta get my chest to look manly. Wait up, I got this thing where I'm like, I'll just rub them so they get cold and then they get smaller. All right. Let's see. Let's get chord. I do have these like chord progressions. Bit cheating, the cymatics ones. But I just need something trancey, I guess. So let's hit it with trance. Piano probably would be the best. That's actually a good one, but when it gets hot, that's the problem. You know, like when it gets hot, here are my rules with it. No, it's fine, G. It's fine. Here are my rules with it. One, I cannot wear light colors because light colors is accentuated. So I don't wear white. That's the first rule. The next rule I think would be don't go too tight, but still go fitted, because a lot of times if you go fitted, it can work out. It just depends on the fit of the clothes. Certain ones don't work, certain ones do. Sweater vest or a man's best friend. That one's the best one. And yeah, but dark colors are your best friend with that. It helps out a lot, man. Anybody looks thinner in black, so that's why you wear like a black crew neck or a black V-neck. That you look buff when you wear those, man. If you're chubby, you wear a black V-neck, a black crew neck, you look buff as fuck. No question about it. I love that. Okay, then I have to ask, what do you do when your nipples are tight? Um, I don't know. That's a weird question. What do you do when your nipples are tight? You mean when they're pointy? Like 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 erect? Is that what you're saying? That's no black. Yeah, definitely does. I don't know what you mean by that question. All right, let's see. Let's add an arpeggiator, and we'll try and make something similar. I think it's 116. That's the one. We're going to random it though. Sounds like it's random. Okay, so I hear this like white noise for sure. That little, that white noise, I hear it. So that's what creates that nice little hit. You're way too body conscious when you should not be. Bitches ain't looking at your chest like that. We look at arms, hands, and your face. I'm just saying. I thought you're a dude though, man. I want it to be random. I think it's literally just playing like some weird random progression. That's why. I have Cthulhu, but you know what? I need to download some presets for it because I'm too lazy to set that shit up. More like it sounds like an FM sound, I'm gonna say. So I'm gonna go probably with another sign. Make it an octave higher. Fuck that ARP, dude. I'm just gonna go with normal. Fuck it. I don't like the way it's. Let's do another chord, maybe. Cymatics come through. That get focus right. I have a focus right. I have a Scarlett 2i2. You know what? I thought I was gonna make that sound, but now I'm making something else and I actually like it. Hold up. It sounds like a saw, but the way it's processed, it's just different. So, I mean, maybe I just need to do that. I don't know. a ring mod, right? It has like this sort of ring mod sound to it. I agree with you. Let's try it. The thing is, the ring mod doesn't have it here when we use it. Maybe we have to use it here. So let's see. Ring mod. Nah. It sounds like a saw in a high. But like, it's just that fucking art, man. I just need something like that's not too melodic, you know? Or maybe try modulating the effects dry wet ring mod to the envelope. I see what you mean. Let's see. Yeah, too many steps, but I don't care about it like that either. I just want. Maybe easier to match if you add a pumping effect. It's not about the ARP. It's about the sound. No, keep the main and then the giant went to the ring mod and the effects tab. Okay, man. Shit. Okay. Okay. Nah, I'm sure it's something else. Hey man, hope you're doing good. Higher state. Your name sounds familiar. I've seen you before. Let's see. It has this sort of like hard hit on it, so I don't know how to. I have no idea what you're doing. Yeah, you know. See, because when it opens up, it sounds like a saw, but again, I don't know if that's another sound. I know it sounds like a generic saw sound. It's just the way, the vibe it has. I was the same, but after a few months, once you said I understand everything. All I hear is some reverb on it. Maybe I'm overthinking it. I think it's that too, but you know what? There's some good sounds we've made though, so I don't know if we should just cut it out. Could be down some. Yeah, that's the thing, right? Let's see if I'm. Those aren't chords. Somatic. I'll go with that one. Because it sounds high pitched, but it also maintains that body, and it's. A bell, yeah. I don't want to add voices, because then it's gonna sound like this. It's not bad. That sounds different. I think I like this, but I don't like the detunement on it. I think that would be a good, yeah. Yeah, we'll go with that. Fucking, it's simple saw sound, but still. I thought you were always the king at Big Room. I think anybody can be the king at Big Room, man. I like the bell sound, but nah, man, not like you, bro. Yeah, you know what? I always think about it. Could have been a big room artist. One day. One day. One day. I reminisce. Nah. Would you ever do C418 tutorials? Minecraft is popular again. I never made a tutorial on C418. I don't even know who that is, bro. That techno artist. Yeah, that one's just very simple. I don't even know if it's a pluck or a lead. I'll call it a plucked. Turn this sound into a bass. It does sound more botanical, like more Amazon rainforest down there. My son doesn't play Minecraft. It does sound good as a bass. I like it as a bass, but meh, I'll remember the programming to make it. Where's my cut for this sound? Up your ass, bro. Tongas! Oh shit. That's me right there. Push button, get mortgage. Man, they know I'm buying a house. They're trying to get my business, but fuck no. Let's copy that. Tongas. I'll call it that. Alright. Love him or hate him, this guy is spitting straight facts. What do you mean? You realize that Luke Slater already made all these sounds in 1994? Who's Luke Slater? Is that an artist? See, that's the thing I don't know. Ah. Luke Slater. He looks badass. Okay, sure. We can say that. You know what? I don't even know the guy. So I can't. You guys probably like him more because you guys know him and you have like those memories of his music. I don't. So that just sounds like straight up. Marching into battle with you. I'm feeling like I'm ready to lose. How should fly? I found start to. It's a lot of pads in this one. One of them I already made. It's like the sad pine. So that's one pad. I like one pad he has. I haven't made it, and it's actually a very simple one. It's really like a PWM wave. It thins out the saw really well. So we could probably make that pad. I'll do this. Pan left, pan right. Let's get some chords. We'll just do that. Get rid of the top melody on it. Just a nice chord progression with that nice PWM pad. I love that sound because it's just so analog. These are like analog style sounds. Anjuna means give it to me in Korean. No way. Anjuna. I don't know, man. Is it? Ah, fuck. You know what? If I put Anjuna to this shit, it's just gonna give me like the Korean letters. So I don't know. Sen, are you planning to make a techno minimal pack, some kind of sensual sound? Oliver Hunterman, Color Reeds. I don't know who those guys are. No, well, not exactly mean, but it sounds the same. I'm not giving. Yeah, like fuck. I'm not, Anjuna. Oh, I see what you mean. So an, that's that little thing. Juna, that's that. It means I'm not giving. I'll leave the low end in there. I just call that texture or balls. Follow me on Instagram and save a 2-year-old producer from using FL Studio. I've been having that for a while, dude. Jesus. Wait up. We'll do this. Call it Distorted Dreams. Because I like the name of that. Distorted Dream. Nah, I'm not gonna put distorted like death metal fucking pads. Put a little bit of that PWM, like just slowly moving that bitch left and right, side to side like a roller coaster. Sam, what games you play? We always see your Steam opened up. I don't play any. I'll show you. I don't have any. I had EverQuest 2, which is an MMORPG. I don't play it anymore. I have one friend that plays it. Who decided that? I bought this one and I only played it 3 hours. I never, and then I got Shadow of the Tomb Raider, which I played 5 hours, but I never really got anywhere with it. So I have PUBG. That's the one I played the most, 219 hours. Payday 2, 79 minutes. Hentai, 1226. I've never played it. Homefront, never played it. Gary's Mod, never played it. Age of Mythology, I played it for 10 hours. I don't really play games that much anymore. Nah, I don't play CSGO. The game right now I bought it on the PS4, Monster Hunter World. That one's good. That one I probably have like 10 hours. Because there was a sale, it was like $20. So I bought it, dude. I love that game. Monster Hunter World. Shit, I'm remaking the sounds of Monster Hunter World. What do you mean? Oh, we're back in the 80s. I don't know. That's nice. I like it. Back to Lana Del Rey backgrounds. I'll go listen to her now. I don't know. I just called it back to the 80s because it's just it's like back then, like those sounds were so prominent, like from the Oberheim, like those kind of things. That analog pad, saw PWM, dude, just beauty. Beauty. Why not the bass from that tune? I guess. You know why I don't want to do the bass from that tune? Because I already made it so many times in the techno packs. I mean, I'll make it, but... I gotta get this right first. There we go. Let's put a bit more attack. This is nice. Yeah, because that gives a movement whenever the fine is like there. So it's just a. What is Joe Sam? Big supporter here. Love your stuff. Bought it all, bro. I have one question. What's the reason that you don't release tracks and play live? Well, I'm releasing some tracks. I've been working on the nature stuff. Back then I didn't do the live thing. Because I don't know. I guess I kind of fell out of love with DJing live and shit. I have a lot of stories about that already to people. I just don't like that environment anymore. The clubby environment where everyone's fucked up and doing ecstasy, drugged up. That's just not for me. I would like to perform maybe one day live, the nature stuff, but not like clubby stuff. You get me? But even then, if you're doing nature stuff, I think the people in the crowd are gonna be fucking high on hell, especially those kind of events where they're out in a nature park or some shit. But I don't know. I don't have a good question for that, honestly. Answer for that. I think at the moment I don't want to do it because I make an honest, really good living out of doing sound design, and I actually like it. It gives me a lot of freedom because essentially, once I'm done with this live stream, I'm done with work for the rest of the day. I don't got any worries, and I can do whatever the fuck I want. If I was a producer and I made music, I would have to tour. Obviously, you have to promote the music. So, I don't know. It's a good question. I just don't want to. I like doing this more, I guess. Being behind the scenes. I want to be like Martin Warwick. I want to live on a fucking island and just like have a nice studio and like, you know, just take pictures like that. You know, it's kind of working out for me though. I mean, I know a lot of big artists. Big artists always hit me up to use my stuff. So it's kind of like I'm developing that network in a way. You know, kind of like I like to say it like Martin Warwick knows a lot of big artists, but the motherfucker's like 40 years old. So he's been like from the moment people started up, he knew a lot of people, I guess, and now he knows them and they're like big artists. So I feel like it's the same with me. I know a lot of guys on the come up. I know a lot of guys that are doing it. And eventually when I'm 40, a lot of these guys are going to be named stapled names by then, hopefully. And I'll have that connection to just like, you know, do a lot of work. You're not that kind of person anymore. I understand. You know what? I didn't grow. I mean, I still do it. I love what I do. I love doing this. I think I like this more than performing live for people, you know, like making sounds, helping you guys out. I love it because honestly, you know, when I find sounds that I really like, they always make my day just because I can make the stuff I want. It kind of gets me in that creative set. It gets people going. But yeah. I don't know. That's a good question, man. I don't have like like an interview answer to that. Okay. I'll put a little distortion on it. George, I released a track from your 5-minute challenge. Can you please listen to it and give feedback? Send the link. You can put links on here if you have the SoundCloud link. Yeah, and then Omar said it too. I have kids, man, so I have the privilege of seeing them grow. You know, being a DJ and touring life, I'm sure there's like cons to it. The fun thing about it, man, if you're single, let's say you make it, oh man, I swear to God, I think that's like heaven. You get to like travel the world because you don't have a lot of commitments, you know. I have commitments. You know, my parents, I take care of them. I pay for the house we live in. I have to be here, you know, watch over the kids sometimes. I have a lot of commitments I have to attend to. But, you know, don't get me wrong. Let's say I went for it too. It's not guaranteed I'm going to be like a famous DJ either. So that's the scary part about it as well. I have something that works for me already. Like it's stable in the sense that sales just keep going up rather than going down. So for me, it's kind of scary to kind of leave all of this whole sound design thing and then just dive into like, I want to be a fucking rock star, baby. It's a bit. Don't get me wrong. I want to do it. It's just I want to do it with the stuff I like, and I want to do it with time. So we'll see. Maybe when I'm 40, I'll be like Harry Man and shit. Okay, you know what? With these kind of bases, the thing I don't like is that I can't really add many mods. That'll be good. Like Solomon, he old as fuck, still getting in there. I got a good question too. When do you think a music producer should start DJing, like learning to DJ to actually perform live? When you finally get, it depends. You know, some people like DJing, some people love it. You know, just how I like doing sound design, it's fun for me. It's kind of like a hobby. A lot of people like to DJ as a hobby. If you're not about DJing, and you don't want to do it as a hobby, then you should start doing it the moment you get signed to an agency. So, you know, the moment you get signed to an agency, it's the moment you're going to start getting booked, because a lot of the clubs go to these agencies to book talent, and then the agency gives them like, all right, what's your budget? So they'll say something like, oh, I can spend 10,000 for this night's act talent, right? So then the agency will give them like a set of artists they can pick, or you might be like, hey, I want to book this guy, or I need to book a couple guys for this week, and I need this and this and that. So once you get an agency, that's when maybe you should start looking into learning how to DJ properly. The funny thing about it is that I don't think DJing takes that much skill anymore. So if you can like mix in and out of tracks with ease, I think you'll be okay. And then if you want to spice things up, you can definitely do that. But you know, it's just the answer to that question comes down to, if you really like it, go for it as a hobby. If you don't like it but you have to do it, then just wait till you get signed to an agency or till you start getting booking requests. It should take you a day or two to fucking figure that shit out, dude. And once you get in the zone, you don't really fuck up that much. Plus, you got sync nowadays, and honestly, I know some people might give me shit for it, but yeah. Most DJs have a pre-mastered mix, so why DJ? LOL. I mean, I like DJing, man. Nothing like mixing in and out of songs, in and out. Oh wait, arm faces down. There we go. But yeah, that's how you create like a mono reach. A lot of people don't know how to do that, and I've been doing it on a lot of the presets, man. Sync is the shit. Just put sync, dude. My kit can mix. Move the volume. But the idea of playing a set in a club is tempting. You know what? You get a rush from it. I'm not gonna lie about it. I used to do it when I was younger. You do get a rush, and it feels great. But over time, that rush fades away. But I will say this: I think I wouldn't have fallen out of love with it if I had like a bunch of like awesome music that people were there to see me play live. I think that's the greatest thing you can get out of this, is like when you make a song and you play it out for the first time and you see everyone like waiting for it. They're like, oh, this is a fucking new song. I never heard it. It's a new Don Diablo song or a new Kashmir song. Like, I think that's where it's at. Like that feeling of like, just like, all right, I worked on this fucking song for 2 months. Let's see what they fucking say. You know, I've had that feeling too. I've never played it live, but I have made songs for people. And with these people, you know, I have this relationship with them, used to, and they would always send me like videos of when they would play the music live. I guess to kind of show me like, hey, your music, look, it's blowing off and shit. So that was always the thing. And also that also showed me that music doesn't have to be perfect. There's been songs where I've made and worked on, and they weren't the greatest. And literally, like, I thought it was shit. And they would play it live, and people would just like go off to it, and I would just laugh like in my head, like, oh my god, this song is shit. In my head, you know, and it's just funny. It's funny. I don't think music has to be perfect, man. It just has to be like good idea, good vibe, like good melodic idea, and as long as the mix is at least there, like it doesn't sound like a pile of shit coming out, you will be fine. You know, worst case scenario, let's say you sign a track to Revealed, they'll master it for you if they like it enough. So at the end of the day, it always comes down to the idea. If there's an awesome idea and the label likes it enough, they will master it. A lot of times they do offer to master the tracks and stuff. Well, I can't speak about it because you have to sign an NDA, dude. So you can't really tell people like, hey, I've done tracks for this. All I will say is that when I was doing a lot of big room tutorials, I had a lot of artists that would approach me and they would ask me like, hey, would you ghost produce some stuff? And that's when I did most of that, back in the big room days. So that's why I was like, some of this sounds like music sounded like shit. Some of those songs, you know, ended up getting signed to some big labels, and some of them didn't. But the labels would say, oh, it's 90% there. You just need to finish the last 10%, shit like that. But from what I know, and And the talks I would have, a lot of times labels, if it was a good idea, they would actually like master it. They would tell you, hey, fix the mix, send it back. That's the way you would go. Damn, name a few artists. The artists right now, they're not as big as they used to be, and some of them weren't from like Europe. A lot of them were from Brazil. Like Brazil was one. I had this. I'm not gonna say his name, but he was pretty big back in the day, and then I guess he was dying down, and he asked me for a couple of tracks and stuff. But again, you can't really talk about it like that, guys. It's like going against it, and one of you cunts will probably go and tell them, and I'll get in trouble. What do you think we're in now? If Big Room was like 6 years, what era do you think we're in? Tech house era, baby. Anything like tech house, techno, I think it's blowing up right now. Nah, not Sandro Silva, man. I didn't ghost produce Vinay either, though. Nah, man. I like the Vinay sound, but I didn't do anything for them. Okay, let's keep going. So let's see another song. Oh my god, same sounds. No, not Kura, man. Okay, I already did these 3 tracks from Savas. I haven't heard this one, so this one should be fine. Oh no. How the fuck did they let you put this on Spotify, dude? I swear Spotify needs to have like this thing that detects horrible mixdowns, man. I'll say this: the lead is dope. The lead is actually pretty good. I think it's missing like maybe one mono layer, so it feels a little fuller. But the kick, it's hitting too hard. Pa pa. Oh, some notes are off, dude. Holy shit, man. Well, I mean, thanks for sharing it, I guess. You should have just followed the mixing in that video. That's because I made a video. I think it was 5-minute drop challenge for Big Room. I was promoting a pack at the time. And then I used that melody. Dun 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 dun. You know what, everyone, I've had like a lot of messages from people asking me if nah, he didn't get 1,000 views, he got under 1,000. When I released that video, I got a lot of people hitting me up if they could use the melody in a song, like an original song. I was just like, yeah, sure. I made it in like 5 minutes, bro, so you can fucking use it. I think the melody is dope. I think the melody goes like, let me see, I forgot, I think it's an F, the key. Yeah, so something like that. Yeah, it had like this nice glide. Yeah, it's I gotta add it, but that's a badass melody. I think the melody's fucking dope. That's like Saying you should do a tutorial on how to manage Spotify as an artist. I've never used it, so I can't say, man. Maybe once I start doing it, maybe I can say. When the bass go, oh yeah, you guys were asking for Ken closing the door, closing doors. I'll check it out. We're gonna leave our good friend George Feder. Thanks for sharing. What key is that song in? I'm not giving B-port. No, I mean I made that pass. I made that melody for a video, so I remember it because I had this theory when I used to work on Big Room a lot, and I had to finish songs like really fast sometimes, meet deadlines. To me, Big Room melodies need to be anthemic. So for me, I developed myself like a theory, which I did show in some videos. Essentially, I started seeing that a lot of melodies would work around the perfect fifth, I want to say. So that if you're in F, that would be C. So if you followed that and you incorporated those notes in your melody well, you can make various amounts of melodies that just sounded very anthemic, like Umeroscan stuff, W&W shit. I mean, that's essentially like a lot of their songs. Like I think Bigfoot was like. It's like stuff like that, you know, like you can just make a lot. Just gotta put the saw in though, so it's like it's like that, yeah. It's super easy once you figure it out. Like I could do a lot, like just simple melodies like that, freestyling it. So it helps a lot to kind of have that kind of rule for yourself. But if you try and make casual melodies and shit like that, it works majority of the time. But you gotta put in the work to make it sound a bit different, because after a while it just gets stagnant. Like it's the same fucking melody, like dun, 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 dun. Even the fucking Andrew one. Something like that. Bum, 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 bum. So yeah. That sound, it sounds sampled. I mean, I could make something similar, I think. If my memory recalls, I could make something similar. It's in G minor. That pluck is not the greatest though. I'm not a huge fan of it, but I remember correctly. There's a way I could probably do it. I remember it was like a sound like that, but heavily distorted. Maybe not, but maybe a little more like here and like get rid of lows maybe. I want to yeah, I mean it's something similar. That's what I would say. Maybe go with a sine instead. Yeah, I'll do that. I'm like that for that. It's close to it, and that, but it sounds sampled like from in like a percussive hit. That's how I would do that. Nah, you guys don't need StemWorld merchandise. My merchandise is the sound banks. That's the way I see it. That's the way I see it, man. Shut up. That sounds like a fuck. Da da da. So I think it is a. It just has a more full body to it. Let's see. Yeah, it's a perk, but it has melody to it, so it's synthesized. I think that's as close as I'm gonna be able to get without losing my mind. It definitely has a more of a perky vibe. It's close. It's close, and it doesn't sound like a Dirty Bird fucking synth shot fucker. So spread it out some. And goddamn, are they fucking disgusting? You made cookies. Okay, that's. It sounds a bit too aggressive for what we're doing, though. This is not snaps. This is a percussive hit, like a wood. Yeah, it's fucking close. You can't. Yep, I call that close, man. Y'all can't take that away from me. You can't take that. That's close. That's fucking close, man. Coming with like Dirty Bird fucking saps and shit. Motherfucker, this is Anjunadeep saps. Why am I gonna add a chorus? The original has some handsome detune. I like the way you say it. I guess I could detune, man. But it's like more mono to me. Maybe I gotta do this. Nah, that sounds like shit. That's handsome D2. We're making big room. Megalodon. Kashmir. I haven't heard that song in forever, bro. Megalodon. Oh, it's not even. Oh, there it is. Damn, that fucking kick, bro. Nah, not even close. Okay, what's the name of this? Bro! A fucking big room hit. I'll put the 2 minute in there. Handsome D2. Big room is dead, bruh. Not for me. I'll listen to it. Someone asked how much I bench. I don't fucking know, man. I used to go to the gym. The max I would bench on there was like a plate and 35. Right now, I do backyard workouts. I do have a bench, and I put a lot of weight on it, but I don't know exactly what it is. Because I know the bar doesn't weigh as much as the one in the gym. So, yeah, I have like a 45 and a 35. That's it. Nah, I want to do calisthenics, but I just weigh too much. It's hard for me. I do pull-ups, but I can only do like 3 or 4, man. I gotta thin down a bit more. Like my ideal weight would probably be like 160, and I'm 200 pounds right now. 202 if you want to be precise. So my ideal weight for doing that kind of shit would probably be like less, so I can lift myself up, dude. Cause yeah, right now, it's not working out. I can't do none of that calisthenics, hardcore shit like turn my body and stuff, man. My ideal weight is the TV remote. I'm 5'11", so I'm 5'11". I'm still considered obese or overweight, I think. Motherfuckers, dude. Closing doors. All right, anyways, let's keep hearing the sounds in this. Anyways, can closing. God, you guys pointed out my man boobs today, and now you guys are telling me I should be 180. Man, I'm gonna leave the stream like feeling like shit, bro. I'm gonna come out like, I'm gonna go fucking run 10 miles, bro. It's also the muscle you have too. Well, I do have some muscles, so maybe 180. That's what I'm saying. 180 would probably be my ideal weight. When I was skinny and in shape, when I used to play tennis in high school, I weighed like 160. But I didn't have as much muscle as I have today. I was a thin, just fit, you know, like, because I played a lot of tennis, man, like 5 hours a day practice. That's crazy. Everyone cares about how I look, man. You know what the thing I hate about this? It's a lot of pads that are saws. And I hate making more because if I have this pad, right, the saw having pad, all I have to do is open this up a bit more. and put a phaser on it, and that would just give me a close sound to that. But then I would make a new preset called Closing Doors Can, inspired name preset pad, and it would be essentially this one with just a few automations and shit, right? That's what I hate about sound design sometimes. It's like you're selling the same preset over and over again with slight changes. But I'll do it. You know what? If people buy it. Sen, just so you know, having dark skin is worse than fat. Like, we can't even do something about it. You can bleach, bro. Like Michael Jackson. No. That's too epic, or too much for you guys. Nowadays, you guys get mad about everything. Boo! All right, so what we're gonna do is put a filter, so forth. Let's get some chords in. That's the first thing. Yeah. Whoa. Oh, puta madre. Okay, I got it. Too much bitumen. It's like, thank you. We'll route this to maybe 4 bars, 2 bars. Puta madre, he goes, send bless. Sen, please don't make any train horns on sap. Stop being an elitist. Stop being a purist, okay? If I want to put a train horn in here and people actually use it, it will be good, man. Yeah, I only respond to negative comments, dude. Someone told me I'm overweight. Someone pointed out my man boobs. Of course, I'm gonna react to those more than the nice comments. You're starting to get fed up with FL? Move over, G. I'm here for you. Ableton's like that. You got the wife FL, but Ableton's that one girl on the side you just want to marry, and you always tell her, "Hey, I'm gonna marry you," and you never divorce your wife, so you never get together, and then you regret it for the rest of your life. All right, I'll make this weird. I'll make a. How's that weird for you guys? Will you guys use that in a song? We just need longer chord progressions, man. These are like, they need to be 2 bars. That's the thing. Look at that beauty. That's not shit, bro. That's awesome. A scintillating chord. Now I fucking know. Thank you for that. Yeah, these just have 2 minutes. My son, it's okay. FL has done you dirty, and Ableton is here. No matter what you used to believe in back in the day, if you believed in Satan, it's okay. We are here for you. With this water, I shall bless you into the world of Ableton, where you will be God's kid and make some beautiful music. Okay, yeah, man. The person that asked how to make good pads, it's all in the chords, G. It's always all in the chords. Like if I do this, like, you know, obviously it sounds like shit. If I put this sound, I don't do open voicing on it, and I do this. This sounds too bunched up together, so it sounds like shit, right? So you gotta spread it out. You gotta spread them cheeks sometimes, so you know, get what you want out of life. And sometimes, you know, you just have to bend over, spread some cheeks. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna spread them cheeks. That's how you get it to sound better. Like not so together at times. There are purposes where you might want it together because you're going for that resonating vibe. It always sounds better when you spread things out. I want to start the Church of Ableton. My wife's telling me to do it, but I don't know. Everyone's starting a church of something. Like the Kardashians started the Kardashian church. I'm going to start the Ableton church. I just need to get the licensing for it, and I don't know how much it's going to cost me, you know? So I'm going to call it Jesus Loves. He just loves. Watch me get like hate comments for this. Jesus Loves Ableton. I'm going to get just to bless my new wife. Yeah, bro, you know what? If everything fails, like, you know, like EDM dies and there's no more synths in music, I'm going to go into fucking I'm going to go to a church and say, hey, I have a Prophet 8. It has triangle waves. And I think when you're like saying your mash, I could play some very, you know, some very nice chords for you. And it will make your message come across a lot better. So imagine that, you know, I'm in the background just. On the 5th day, God. Jesus. Jesus loves you. Jesus loves you. It's just a mad. I know, guys, if there's anyone religious in here, I understand some of you guys are very like crazy about it. You know what? I always make fun of it. I'm not a big religious guy, but I respect your right to practice to what you believe in. But I also have the right to, you know, like, I guess make fun of it that way. You know, but I must save that preacher that Jesus loves Ableton. And then if they tell me it's religious, I'm like, it's not religious. I have a friend that's named Jesus that loves Ableton. I can feel Jesus inside of me after that. Yeah, you know what? You know, it's good to practice religions, but also have a little sense of humor. You know, don't come at me with like, "Hey, Sen, you fucking made a pack called Jesus Loves Ableton." That is awful. He doesn't care. I swear, I'm gonna get some guy doing that. Anyway. I don't know, man. I you know what? I say a lot of stuff that I think you guys would hate me for. You know, like, you know, I think Trump should build the wall, and you guys will hate me for that. But I don't say it because I know some of you guys are just gonna be like, "Oh, you're racist and stuff," and I'm like, I have my reasons. My parents are immigrants, but I still feel like a country should have borders. So I don't know. So I you know, I do believe a lot of things that you guys might hate. Nothing crazy like that either, you know, but I do. I'm very conservative, let's put it that way. To an extent. Yeah. Yodo Brasset. What song? I already feel the tension in the chat. I feel someone's writing a motherfucking a fucking like hate message right now. It's like, fuck you, Sen, I'm unsubscribing and stuff. What's the brass horn? Boston 168 Black Hole. Is a wall will stop nothing. That's the name of the song? Personal space? What's the name of the damn song? 7-Eleven wants a part-time job? Johto personal space. Okay. Let's see if I can make it. What flavors do you smoke? I don't have a Juul, but I have a Fix. There it is. Okay. I know what you mean. Oh shit. Hey guys, let's not talk about that in the chat. You know, there's another avenue for that kind of stuff. You know, go watch your favorite personality when it comes to it. I'll be honest with you guys though, even though I say stuff like that, I don't care what the country does. I don't care what the government does. I believe whoever's president isn't going to do me any fucking favors. I'm just like, all right, if I have to pay more taxes, I'll just pay more taxes. I just got to prepare for it, you know? That's just me. I never cared who was president. I'm not going to lie though, I pay a shit ton of taxes, so I really kind of care where that money goes, but at the same time, it doesn't bother me, like, oh, whatever. Here it is. Sen gets destroyed by facts and logic. I don't care. Taxes for my sample pack purchases. So when you guys have like a business, or if you guys get big with music production, you have to do your own taxes. I pay. This is how much I paid. So I'm doing it right this year. So in January 15, I was supposed to pay about 12,000. In April 15, I paid 40,000. In June 15, I paid another 12,000. However, since you know, I'm kind of like just one guy, I'm not a big company, I don't have lawyers and accountants and shit like that. I had to figure this shit out on my own, so I had to pay essentially almost like 90,000 this year out of my own money. It hurt me, Uh, but yeah, I pay a lot in taxes, so that's why I kind of started caring a little bit. But at the same time, it's kind of like fucking thieves. Nah, I mean, it's like, you know, you have to pay taxes. You guys pay taxes. I mean, it just depends. Once you start a business and you make a good amount of money, yeah, the taxes are hell, dude. But you just gotta keep up with it. So I paid a lot, but it's because I wanted to do it right this year. So that's how much I ended up paying. But again, it's like April 15. I did that payment because I'm paying the taxes from the previous year, and then I paid that much. That doesn't include the California tax, though. That's federal tax. The California tax was, I think, like I paid 12, not 12,000, 10,000 something, some change. Um, so don't worry, I have thought about moving to Nevada where I don't have to pay an income tax. So I'm saving like $10,000, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't think it's worth the fucking heat you guys have in Nevada, bro. Yeah, but once you become an artist, you have to do your own taxes. And the reason I pay a lot of taxes is because, you know, I don't pay Social Security, so I have to pay like at least 35% in taxes or some shit. I mean, and federal tax isn't gonna change wherever I move, I feel like. So that's it. It's a bit, yeah, man. Just look out for that. If you guys, you know, make a good shit, like if you make a good shit ton of money, what, like a year, don't go crazy with it. Just save it, pay your taxes, and then go crazy with it. Hookers are a business expense. Yeah, I need to de-stress, man. You know, these fucking things just gets me all fucked, man. I don't know if it needs a filter. I'll add a mod for it because I think it sounds dope. It's the phase in it. Maybe I need an RM phase. That's cool. Because the filter's gonna fuck it up. I added it, but it's sounds like some resonant peak thing going on in the track. I mean, because if I do that, that would mean if I put the low pass in and I do this. It's close enough for me, you know, like, cause you still gotta process it, baby. Maybe I could add a bit of white noise as well. Gonna do that. Try a bit of distortion on it. You cannot saturate that anymore. Yeah, the reverb in Serum sucks. That's the issue. I think play would be better because you can actually program maybe the width to go up as it comes like this. Watch. I'll leave it like that. Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. OTT. It's okay. OTT. San, what does the red bar on the right and Fat Filter Pro mean? Is it gain reduction? What's gain reduction? Thanks. It's gain reduction. Whenever limiter is a compressor, infinite ratio to 1, nothing goes over that. It's like a bouncer, G. No man is getting past that. So the limiter lowers the peaks down to kind of make it louder. That's the best way to say it. You're just losing volume, but since you're using a limiter, it's also pushing up. I don't know. That's the best way to explain it. It's a good fucking question. How would you explain gain reduction? I would just go, the volume's going down. A function of a compressor or limiter. Gain reduction refers to regulation of the amplitude. There you go. That's the smart answer. Of a signal in order to prevent it from getting too loud or to keep the signal at a relatively uniform level or both. That's a good, actually, it's a good fucking explanation. That's like the explanation you say when you're president of the United States. Mr. Trump, what is gain reduction? Gain reduction, wait up. How does he talk? They're rapists, the criminals. And some of them are good. I can't talk like him. Never mind. A video on gain reduction? Really? There's already one, dude. I don't make videos like that. Wait up. I need to make sure this is -3 and -3. Okay, does this brassy sound the same as in Sunny for the Moment song? Can you please tell me? Let me see. Oh, you finally put his face. Now I know how you look like. What's it called? Sony Fodera? Nah, I don't know. I don't know how to say it. Well, Sony Fodera the Moment.
You could be a moment.
Similar, more like this. Where's that damn sound at? Our love, oh Lord have mercy. What's the name of that? Ooh, stay with me. No, that's the brass shot of Stay With Me. Fuck, what did I call that sound? I want turn me. It's more like that, but it's actually made wide. Like I think I made the global not wide. Something like that. I think. Let's. Something like that would be more like it. Actually, more release. Yeah. I don't know. I need the presets. Sorry, the chord progression, but it's more of a sync lead with like sauce. That's the idea of that. Okay. Oh, could you show your preset of the odd one out lead? I'm interested how to make it. We can make it. I made one, but it wasn't close to it. It was more. Mine was a little bit more mellow. So. Like a fucking square or something, honestly, back then. Let me see. I'll just use that one to start it, because it just needs to be a little bit harder. Pluck. I forgot the name of that sound in the selected pack, dude. I have to find it. It's probably in the plugs. I forgot the name of that preset, man. It's fucking Black Summer's Chords for Live. Oh, it's Kila Amor. Why the fuck is it there, man? It's random. Is it that one? Oh, no, no, no. I made a way better one. I made a way better one, man. No, not that one. Is it? Fuck you guys. What the fuck, man? It's because it says that. It's not. It's my SEO game on point, niggas. Alright, is it Kill Amor? It is. We'll start with that one. We'll make it better. I just need the damn melody, I guess. I think it's in a key I hate, like B minor or something. What did I do? I didn't do anything. Let's see, +4. That's do you guys know that it's B minor? I know, but I don't know that scale, dude. That's the thing I hate. So it's that's a shit, fucking shit. So it's yeah. fuck, dude? Hold up. Shit. Holy shit. I don't know that scale, bro. I'm telling you right now. I don't know that scale. That's why. I remember when I made it for the demo, I was fucking like, fuck. What is it? Yeah, it has way more noise. That's the issue. We gotta remake it. So we'll remake it. That was a play that sounded similar to it, and that's why I used it for the demo. But let's see. B minor. Okay. Yeah, I had it right. So I'll probably start either at G or something. Hold up. You're smart. You're smart. Okay. This is the best sound. It's a saw. Let's see if I can get it. I don't know. I didn't get it right. Wait up. Yeah, but that's the thing. Last time. Because it develops and it opens. Yeah, because distortion's going to square it off. Let me see. What if we... it's more like that. The thing is, you can't make this damn white noise be wide, which sounds wide. I like that triangle. Let's try. Yeah, I think the erosion is the trick. Yodo uses Ableton. You know, he's a good producer. Um, so I think it is erosion from Ableton because erosion's gonna give it that noise and wide too. That's the good thing about it. So you could do. Hopefully my big head's not blocking it. There we go. We'll move up there. Like. So that kind of gives it more texture and stuff. But yeah, you know, Yodo is an Ableton guy. He loves Jesus loves Ableton, and he made Jodo use it. Jodo doesn't know it yet. Um, yeah, I mean, I think this is close enough. It's ideally the sound. So I'll do one like punchier like this. We're gonna lower this down a bit more, like. You can hear the fucking white noise right there. That one sound tone in there is fucking my ears. Yeah, after a while it gets, yeah, so you gotta learn how to process. That's why you gotta EQ it out, so that's why I do that. Maybe you could go harder distortion too. I had a bit of the 2 minutes wall. Wait, so maybe make it wide. I don't know. Let's see. Let's try this. I'm calling it odd man, not odd one out. Odd man. Okay. Close, close. That's all I can ask for. Oh god, I thought it was a fan, dude. A fact. Maybe there is a bit of a fan, but I don't know. Okay. Back to the Anjunadeep playlist. Anjuna. I'm not giving. That's what it means. And I'm out of coffee, fam. I don't know. It's like when you know something sounds like a piano and you grab a piano. Sounds like in G major. I remade the lead from Swallow's Nest, the breakdown, because it was just very. The other stuff wasn't, yeah. Swallow's Nest sounds like a tom-based bass line, so that would probably be a sign. What key is it in? You know, when I first saw the name of that song, I was like, I have a dirty mind, you know. Woo! Yeah, I had to have a dirty mind, but yeah, I think it's a bird. No. Yeah, so a lot of those shots, it's like a tom bass, so it's like a sign with like a little bit of an envelope on it. But the issue is when you play it low, you get more of that, right? But when you play it high, you get more of that Tommy vibe. I don't know if I want to add too much, like, you know, too much of that transient. So I don't know what he's playing on that bass. It might be high. Like, I don't want to distort it. that a filter so that we don't get any of those nasty highs when you go up? Nah, it's just too high. I'm at a bit of a fem too, just a little bit of it with a sine. I mean, that's essentially. I mean, you could change that if you go with like a BD sine, because it's more saturated version of it. But you lose the vibe that you like, because you guys like that because of this. That Tom, nice kind of warm vibe to it. So you lose. But yeah, you know, that's if you don't have good subs, you're not gonna hear that. You're only gonna hear. So I'm gonna fix this so it's like longer decay. Maybe a little bit of release that you play it. Mono it too though, because the release is just gonna be too much. Yeah. Maybe a saw wave an octave higher. No. Because then you hear the saw like more dominant up there, and that's not what you want. It's okay. I can add it. I'll add a mod, I guess. A sine wave an octave higher. Square wave 3 times oscillator outside the filter and it's good. Seems good. Are you serious? You crazy, man. Slick Superstar. Yeah, that's the stuff right there. Okay, we'll just say that. I'm not gonna lie, this song put me to sleep, man. Put me to sleep really good. Swallow, boom. Take it how you want. Alright, guys. I think that's the last song I'm gonna be making today. They didn't get much done. Oops, I forgot to do that. 3 negative. So we'll do that. Those are so far the sounds I have. That like that, cause that before it's only. Mm-hmm. Swallow. I gotta like get the volumes on these like a little bit more. And then that one is the odd one out. Alright guys, well you guys take care. Got like at least 4 sounds done, which is not the Socks square, oh my god, I'm coming. Yeah, you guys take care, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow probably. I'll probably be working on this tomorrow again. Alright guys, peace out. You have a good night, because I've just put you to sleep with some signy ass sounds. And you're good, alright? Peace out.